explain about the VAV box Revit MEP HVAC connections. Okay, so first of all, I'll go to new family. In the family, you can find out the mechanical equipment family. So when I open that one, so this is my mechanical equipment family I open. Here you can find out the property. Under the property, you can find out the family is showing here. So these are the uh, what do you call these properties and project parameters are available here. Okay, right. Now this is our when you click this one, the center and left right reference plan. So first of all, you have to create the reference plan first. So you go to choose the reference plan and you can create it. The reference plan and right and left, and you can go to choose the top and the down also. Now I created four reference plan. So after that, I can go to choose my annotate. Okay, I take the sizes or the dimensions. This okay. Now I will select, and after that I can go to choose the equal. After that, I go back to my annotation. I have to take the measurements again. Here to here the total measurement, and here to here also I have to make the total measurement. So after that, don't forget you have to click again this the dimensions. After that, go to choose the labels. So this is a parameter we can able to control our sizes. Okay. So this one is I will name unit width. I'll make it unit width. Okay. So this is become a unit width now. Okay. So after that, I will choose this one. I can go to choose the label. Here I can make it unit depth. Okay, done. So I created this two. Again, I can go back to my elevation in the project browser, choose the front. So this is my front elevation. So I can make it again one reference plan. Okay, right. Now here I can go back to take a measurement because I have to mention the height here. So I have to create the label. It's unit height. Okay. Now I created three parameters. So I can go to check in my family types. Here you can find out this is my uh, dimensions. Here if you want I can change it, the sizes, depth and width and height. Okay. So here it's automatically changing. So when I go back to my the reference plan, so now you can find out this is my plan. So now I can go back to my create and choose the execution. I have to create one rectangular. Okay. So I have to create the unit model here. So I have to use the execution, and after that I can um, click the finish edit mode. Again, I can go back to my front elevation. So I have to lock this one to my height elevation. Okay. Now you can go back to the 3D model. So this is showing like this way. Okay. So I can go back to my family type. Again, I will choose my depth around 600 and width around 1200. So what will happen now? It's automatically changing here. So I leave it the same as it is before. Okay. Now I did this one. So I can go back to my reference plan again. Here I have to create the electrical connection box. So again I have to go to choose one reference plan. Here also I will make it the reference plan. Here also again I have to make it one reference plan here. Okay, right. Now I can take the measurement here. I have to take the measurement also here. Okay, and I will lock this one. So here I can go to choose this one and make it the parameters. I will mention uh, electrical unit, yearly unit depth. Okay. Uh, I can make it right. I will keep it the unit depth. So I can go back to my family type. So I'll choose this one. I can go to edit because I have to change the name. This should be in the uh, width. Okay, change the width. Apply. So now it's came here. I can go back to my family type and I can make it the width around uh, 400. Okay, done. So this is my the electrical box area. So I created. So I will remove this one because I already take the width here. Okay, right. So this is the way I created the reference plan from electrical connection box. So I can go back to my left elevation. So here also I will make it one more line reference plan. Okay, I have to create this one to the right of the box. So I can create the label yearly box height. Okay, so here also I'll make it one reference name. I will put it yearly box. Okay, right. Now I can go back to my reference plan. I can choose my execution, go to set. I can choose the reference plan and again I will make it my execution, and after that I have to lock this one to my reference plan. Okay, right. Now I can go to choose the finish mode, go back to front. Now you can find out this is my electrical connection box. Okay, so here also if you want I can make it another line here, reference plan, because I have to control the top. Hmm. So here also I'll make it one more. I leave it like this so I can able to lock this one. So you can able to go to choose in the 3D. Now I already created the electrical connection box also. Now I have to create supply air and return air. Okay, right. Now I can go back to my front view. Okay, here I have to create one more reference line here. Okay, here and here, and I can choose the measurements. I'll keep it like this way and put it in equal. Okay, and here I will make it one label. Okay, uh, this is from connections. I'll make it one connections supply. So this is a supply connection. So I can make it supply uh, supply A. I just put the supply A. So I created here from supply A. I can go back to here in the family type. Okay, I'll make it this name edit because I have to put it supply A with. Okay, right, and I can apply. Okay, so this is supply A with. Okay, here I can go back to take another reference plan here to here. I can make it the annotation here to here and make it EQ, and again I can make it this two. I can make it okay, here something. Oh, better I can remove this one. Better I can go to select direct measurement here. I will make this one supply A height. Okay, right. Now I created here also. Now I can go back to my create. I can choose my create tab and make it the void. From here I can able to choose the void execution, and here I can create one void execution box here. After that, as usual, I have to lock this one to reference plan. Okay, done. Now I can go back to my finish mode and I can go back to my 3D. So this is the way I have to avoid this area, so I can go back to my reference plan. So the reference plan, I can take it little bit out and oh, I can make it up to here. This one I can select up to here and I can make it lock. So here you can find out this the opening void is came. Okay, I will go to choose my width around 300. This is the electrical, so I can put it 400, and inch width I can put 600, and this one also I make it 600. That will happen. So now it's the opening is came. Okay, this opening is came now. Right, so I can go back to my reference plan. I will choose my 3D view. Now you can find out these are the things I created. So now I have to create the another connection supply here. So I can go back to my 3D view. So these connections are done. Now you have to choose from here. So I can go back to my right. Okay. So here also I can go to select one more reference plan here. Okay, I have to choose one more reference plan here. I will select this connections, the between these two distance. I can go back to my level label. I'll create the supply B depth. Okay, right. I can make it around 200 mm. Now it's available. So I can go back to my yes. I can choose the same reference plan here also, right? I can go to create. I can go to choose the execution. I can go to set. I can choose the reference plan and I can create one more execution. Now I can able to lock this one to reference plan. Okay, right. Now I can go back to my yes. Now I can keep it this one, right? Now I can go back to my front. So here also I can make it. I can lock with the height. Now I created from these two. Okay, right. So I hope you understand this up to this. So next tutorial I will let you know about how we can able to create the connections and everything. How to create our connections for supply and air supply air terminal, return